What is happening, everybody? It's time for some Grisly Sultai. We are going to play first to get some Tarmogoyfs down, start swinging in sideways. As far as our opening hand goes, we've got one forest, and if we had one more fetch land, I would keep this. And we've got a full house of Grim Flayers, too. Almost a full house. Three of a kind Grim Flayers. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and mulligan on this one. Once again, we get into one more forest. So mulligan again, no lands. Whew, goodness. Yeah, we're going to keep this one. Grisly Salvage, yeah, I'll put you on top, man. You get us back into the game. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down Polluted Delta and then pass the turn. Definitely don't want to crack that because we want to get into that Grisly Salvage. But yeah, this is Sultai, Grisly Sultai, Sultai aggro, whatever you want to call it, man. I feel so at home in this Sultai deck. It's not even funny. Let's put down Watery Grave, shock that in, and then looks like we're playing against Tron. So I like playing against Tron. Tron's a fun little matchup. But we'll crack this Polluted Delta and then fire this Grisly Salvage off on our opponent's turn. Now, if we got like a turn 3 Karn or something coming in high, this is definitely going to be a little hard. But let's go and shock this Overgrown Tomb in, fire this Grisly Salvage off. Tarmogoyf. So as far as Tarmogoyf goes, we have a land in the graveyard. There's going to be a creature in the graveyard with Grim Flayer, enchantment with Courser, sorcery with Inquisition of Kozilek. It's going to be 4. And instant, yeah, we're going to go and take Tarmogoyf. Should be a 5/6, I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's get down Tarmogoyf. That was a nice little Grisly Salvage flip right there. Okay. So we're going to be able to swing it for 5 next turn. And, see, this is where Grisly Salvage is so good. This is why I call it Grisly Sultai, man. Because look at that, man. It's just reveal the top 5. We get into Tarmogoyf. And at the same time, we turn it into a 5/6, man. It is awesome card. And we don't have an artifact in the graveyard, so we can go and cast a Hanger back too. Just cast it for 0. Turn it into a 6/7. And then let's go and swing in with the 6/7. And we also have Stubborn Denial up too. So because we have Ferocious available, so we'll be able to counter target non-creature spell. So if it gets down and go for a Karn or something like that, we can counter it. So see what he's getting. He should have Tron online this turn too. But yeah, Grisly Salvage. Love it. Awesome card. Oblivion Stone. Yeah, let's go ahead and Stubborn Denial that one. Stubborn Denial. Stubbornly going to deny that O-Stone. Get out of here, man. Get into Misty. Okay, let's put the Misty down. Swinging for 6 again. This is not bad, you know. We mulligan down to like 3 or 4. I think it was 3 actually. So this is definitely doesn't look like we mulliganed to 3, but I'll take it. Okay, now we're tapping. We got some Ugin action. There we go. Ugin's coming in hot. Yeah, we could have saved it for an Ugin or like a Karn, but you never know, man. With O-Stone, because they can sit back on an Oblivion Stone and just wait for us to build our board up and then blow it up. So, you know, an argument could be made for waiting on if he had Ugin or the other one, but Ugin or Karn. Yeah, can't forget Karn's name, man. So let's go and get down, crack Misty. Let's get into our breeding pool. We're good on black sources. Get into Snapcaster. There's really nothing we can Snapcaster back. Well, if he gets another Planeswalker down, well, Stubborn Denial won't do anything because we don't have Ferocious online. Yeah, we'll go and pass the turn. Okay, so he cracks the Chromantic Star. Sorry, I have the news on, and they're doing a segment on kids getting hit by by cars getting off the school bus, and Jesus. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, we're getting Ulamog coming in. Okay, yeah, we're gonna scoop this one up, man. Good game, man. Good game, dude. Yeah, sorry, I have the TV on, and they're doing a story. Yeah, we're gonna scoop this one. He's got Ulamog coming in. They're doing a segment on kids getting hit by cars getting off the school bus, and they showed a video of this kid just getting hit by a truck. I mean, it's not like he got hurt really bad, but he just kind of it equated to like your friend tackling you really hard, and I'm just like, good gosh, why are they showing that on the news? Okay, so what are we gonna bring in? We're playing against Tron. Sorry, it threw me for a loop for a second seeing that. If there was a weird pause in my commentary. Um, I like Counter Squall. I love Trick Mind against Tron, and I think that's good right there. I'll bring in Thoughtseize. Alright, so we need to cut 4. Liliana's a little slow against this. Even by the time they get Tron, if we even get close to Liliana Ultimate, then he's going to be able to Ugin and Exile or whatever. So I'm going to cut the Lilianas. I like Eternal Witness, Corsair Crewfix. You can probably go down on an Abrupt Decay. Yeah, I like Traverse and Inquisition, Thought Scour. Yeah, I may go down on one more Abrupt Decay. There we go. You know, it's a good... Oh, let's leave one in there, just in case we can get into weird spots where we can grab an Expedition map. Or not grab it, but... Excuse me, take care of an Expedition map. And we'll cut one hanger back. There we go. On to Game 2. Let's Guts Rage. That's what we're playing against. Yeah, I like this. We have Thoughtseize, Pump Tarmogoyf, we have a Stubborn Denial, we have a Traverse. We'll have, yeah, we're going to keep on this one. I like this. So let's get my Thoughtseize pad out. I always keep a notepad next to my desk to write this stuff down. I don't know, I don't like screen capping it because you lose track of it. So let's go ahead and just shock this Overgrown Tomb in. Fire this Thoughtseize off. See what he's got going on. We got Expedition map. Double Expedition map. We got Lotus Bloom. Alright, man. Got some Thragtusk. And then Urza's Mine. And Urza's Tower. So we can take the Expedition map. One of them. And then I'll cut them off getting into green or another Trump. Yeah, I feel better about taking the Expedition map. Yep. And then next turn we can get down Tarmogoyf because we'll have a lane in the graveyard. So he spins Lotus Bloom and he gets out the other Expedition map. So he's got 4 cards in hand: Thragtusk, Urza's Mine, and Urza's Tower. Well, not Urza. He played Urza's Tower. Ooh, get into Abrupt Decay. Yeah, we're going to spend our turn doing that. So let's go ahead and let's get into Black-Blue. Let's get into Watery Grave, shock that in. Like, nah, dude, I don't want you to go on your little expedition looking for some lands. Let's go and blow that bad boy up. He's got that the Lotus Bloom. That's really odd to me. Tron running Lotus Bloom, but go for it, man. Whatever makes you happy. And he cracks it, gets in another Chromatic Star. Okay, so let's go ahead and... There's no creatures in the graveyard, so let's go and get down Misty. Let's get down Tarmogoyf. So we'll have Ferocious online with Stubborn Denial. And then we can go and cast Hangerback. Well, yeah, let's cast Hangerback, because we'll have a creature card in our graveyard. So it'll be 5 cards, Tarmogoyf to 5/6, and now... He's got Thragtusk and one other card we don't know about. So if he happens to get in another Expedition map or a, man, what is it? Sylvan Scrying. I drew an insane blank right there. If he gets into Sylvan Scrying, then we can counter it with Stubborn Denial. Okay. What you getting into, man? Actually, let's move this Lotus Bloom over here. There we go. So I like having the stack right here, and Lotus Bloom's getting in the way. Thragtusk. You got it, man. But our Tarmogoyf is 5/6 if we can get past that. Oh, he does get Tron online, too. Goes to 25. Yeah, let's go and crack this, get into a breeding pool. Ooh, get into backup Tarmogoyf. Okay, so let's go and swing in. Super secret backup Tarmogoyf. Swinging for 5 right now. Drop him down to 20. And then get down our super secret Tarmogoyf back up. And then we're just still going to leave up Stubborn Denial for right now. We can traverse next turn and get down another Tarmogoyf if we want to. Now, as far as sacking this, countering this Lotus Bloom, yeah, we're okay with it. I'd much rather hit a bigger threat that he's getting out. And the more mana he taps for, the better I like it. But let's see what he's tapping for right now. If it's O Stone, Oblivion Ring, not Oblivion Ring, Oblivion Stone, he gets second Thragtusk. Okay. So now he's got 3 cards in hand. We do not know what they are. But at least we can block the Thragtusk with our Tarmogoyfs. Okay. Now if we get into one more land, we can traverse and get down. Oh, get into Catacombs. Beautiful. Okay, so get down the Catacombs. Let's go and swing in with 1 Tarmogoyf right now. Coming in hot. And then we can crack that Catacombs for a swamp and get down Tarmogoyf. Or we can traverse and then get down Tarmogoyf. Still have Stubborn Denial up. Drop him down to 20. Let's go and crack this Catacombs, get into a swamp because that's going to be the less painful. Well, we can get into a forest if we want to. Yeah, we'll go and get into a forest. We're okay on black mana. So let's traverse. We have Delirium active, so we can do this. So we're going to search up Tarmogoyf. Cast Tarmogoyf, and then we still have Stubborn Denial up. So as far as next turn goes, we can just leave 2 Tarmogoyfs up, and we're on a 4-turn clock. As far as swinging in with 1 Tarmogoyf, and if he wants to double block, he gets into a weird spot to where. Let's see what he's got going on. Karn. We're gonna stubbornly say, nah, man. Let's put Karn in the graveyard. That pumps Tarmogoyfs up to 6-7. So now, even if he double blocks on the Thragtusk, he'll kill us, but we'll be able to kill both of them. Trick Bind. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, if we push in right now, 6, 12, 18. Let's drop him down to 2. He can maybe double block. He can catch on the backside. He can swing in for 5 and drop us down to 10. So I'm thinking about going pushing in right now. Yeah, because he'll have to block on 2 of them. Then he'll get a 3/3 Thragtusk that he can swing with, and then we can block right there. Yeah, I like this. So we're going to swing in right now, coming in hot with the team. And we can even get into a spot to where we can trick bind one of the Thragtusk not activations, the triggered ability. But just in case he has another Planeswalker, like he's going to activate Karn or something like that, we're going to leave up Trick Bind to stop that. Or if he has an O-Ring, Oblivion Stone activation. But yeah, I like this attack because it's 6, 12, 18. So if he lets it go through, he goes down to 2. And then we'll be able to get in next turn. So he has to block right now. And then whatever his last card is, we've got Trick Bind for it, so. Okay, let's it goes through. Sax Lotus Bloom. We get some Feed the Clan action. See? Things I wasn't expecting. Okay, so it goes down to 12. Oh man, I know there's just sometimes where your opponent plays certain cards, you're like, what? Alright, man. Okay, let's see what he's getting down now. Ugin. Yeah, come on, man, bring it. Bring the Ugin. Let's go and Trick Bind that. Activation. You got your feed the clan. I've got my trick mine, buddy. What's up, man? Okay. Now he does have two blockers. It's gonna be a little hard swinging in against Ugin because he can still minus it if we direct it all over there. Excuse me. We do have Grisly Salvage. Okay. So with Ugin, exile each permanent. That's one or more colors, so we can -2 to exile all of our Tarmogoyfs. Now if we swing in, we're at least going to get 6 on Ugin, drop him down to 3. If we swing in across the board, we're going to drop him down to 6. He'll have to block, he'll get some 3/3s. Now if we swing it at him with across the board, he's going to have to block, at least on one of them. On 2, and then he minuses Ugin. Yeah, because swinging in at Ugin is not going to do anything. He'll drop down to 3, and then he'll still just minus it down to 2. So I think we're just going to go ahead and swing in at him. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm swinging at him with 18. That feed the clan was really nice right there, man. Good for him. Alright, so now when he minuses Ugin, it's going to clear the entire board. Gets 3/3. And we don't want a Grisly Salvage right now. Yeah, so he's going to swing it for 6, drop us down to 5, activate Ugin, exile the Tarmogoyfs. Then we'll be left with no board. We can still Grisly Salvage though, but we'd have no hasty type creatures. Okay, so the board gets exiled. Let's go and fire this Grisly Salvage off. Get into Grim Flayer. Inquisition. Okay. Let's fire this Inquisition off. There's his power plant. Well, just gonna keep deploying threats until, you know, he can just minus Ugin. No, he can plus Ugin on the Grim. Well, no, Grim Flayers are 4/4, so he's gonna have to minus Ugin. So hopefully we just keep drawing hot with creatures. Yeah, so we can get in for 4, and if he lets it stick around, he can plus us. Yeah, he's in a weird spot where he can either plus us or okay, yeah, he does go for the minus. Eternal Witness. Now we can Eternal Witness on a Trick Bind. Get it back to our hand. And then in a couple turns, he's going to be able to plus us in 2 turns. So he pluses Ugin next turn. Not even worrying about the Eternal Witness. If I would have minus the first turn you had it. Oh. Okay. That's a little confusing. Normally your opponent, if they make a mistake, they tell you how they could have won, but I guess he's telling us that if I would have minus the first one, you had it. Okay, so he's telling us he made the correct play. Good for him then. I guess he's reaffirming that his gameplay choice. So we can get into Traverse. Yeah, it's better than nothing. So let's get some Eternal Witness down. That way we're keeping up with the creatures. Let's bring back the Traverse. I think that's what he's trying to say. I don't know, it just kind of tickles my funny. Okay, yes, we'd love to use his ability, or her ability. Let's go and Traverse right now. What do we want to get into? Let's get into, we don't want to get into Dark Confidant. We've got all of our Tarmogoyfs, pretty much. They're chilling over there. No, we got one more. Yeah, we're going to go for a Tarmogoyf. It's a 6/7. Then if he wants to minus or plus Ugin. Okay. Yeah, so he pluses Ugin. But to be honest, he could plus to us. Dried Arbor. It's another creature, so we'll get Dried Arbor down. Get down Tarmogoyf. And then pass the turn. Yeah, this is slim pickings right now. But he'll be able to, if you just start plussing Ugin, well, now he has to deal with Tarmogoyf. We're fighting tooth and nail against this Ugin, man. Not going to let him get his meal for cheap. Okay, so he minus his Ugin. Look at all that stuff. Oh, Worm Coil Engine. That will... Hanger Backwalker. Yep, that closes it out, man. Good games, man. Yeah, that's nice. Nice little match. Enjoyed it. Alright, guys, enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.